new series of videos. So this videos series, I want to model the ArchiSurance case study in the essential EAS tool. So the reason is I have published several the practice courses or video series about ArchiMate modeling. So ArchiSurance is one of the case study published by Open Group. Another case study is ArchiMate. I also packaged that. Both these two case study are used as the reference when you prepare the ArchiMate certification exam. So learn detail about how to understand and how to model the ArchiSurance and the ArchiMate is crucial for you to answer this deeper level examination in ArchiMate certification. I hope is you also get chance to learn that another courses from me is which I use Archi tool, which are open source modeling tool. Especially is to 100% compatible with ArchiMate, and I show you how to step by step is model every the views. But the reason is I'm trying to make this new courses. That is my long planned the courses. I hope is it can also give you some the more insights. Is I want to introduce the essential project tool, which is also our EA tool, but it's not directly do this modeling part. But I want to show you is if you don't do the modeling directly using the another type of the thinking style for your enterprise architecture model, how this ArchiSurance can be used as a base to make you really is a model or enterprise. So I prepared some the simple pages for this opening and the introduction video, and then this after this we will move to the detailed modeling practice. I will keep the similar way is I will demo how to do that, and then this show you is how you can have these tools on hand, and you can follow my demo is to make the practice. I don't want is my video just being watched. I encourage you is with your hands and follow and do the practice. So this learn by doing or learn by practice is more important. So first of all is let's see the we have different is meta model. So in the current the approach is we can say different model first. Meta model means it's a models for model. So when you're starting to learn something or some tools or some methodologies, understand the meta model is the crucial for you to know how you can use that wisely and properly. So for moving to this essential is we starting from this TOGAF. So when we have this first is we learn ArchiMate. ArchiMate is also part of the publication from TOGAF as a language specification. So the base is TOGAF. So TOGAF is I hope is you understand and familiar with this ADM. So architecture development mode. Method. So it's from the phase A to phase H. So it's a keep evolving. So in the earlier base, the years is just maybe A to F, but later on is introduced the implementation and the governance for phase G, and then there's a change management for phase H. But from the A to F is still the kind of the key, or we can say that is the core phase, starting from the preliminary, the understanding of your architecture requirements, and you have the vision, business architecture, information system architecture. This we can break down to the C1 is the application, C2 is the information or data, then technology for D, opportunity and solution for E, and migration for F. So that is the base of the understanding for the ArchiMate. When you come to the ArchiMate is just a language. So the is open by the open group. So it's still is when you know this left ADM, then is when you saw this ArchiMate those meta model. You may see or here is that their structures is quite aligned with the this open the TOGAF model. So like its strategy, you can see that is linking to the vision or even the earlier, and then business, application, technology, physical is also in the technology and the implementation on the migration planning, and also motivation is some kind of these areas. So well, when we come to this ArchiSurance, and if you have interest, you can first learn my another series about how to use Archi to model the ArchiSurance. Then you will clearly know is the structure of the ArchiSurance is also based on these 6 phases. So then that is the quite match each other because that used to support the ArchiMate language. When I introduce this essential, essential is provided by the essential project or EAS ISR. They have the commercial options that you can buy for the cloud or the Docker version, but you can also try from their open source version freely. So I have used the essential open source edition, and I will use that to demo to you during this at the course. So you don't need to pay anything. So you just need to download and configure that is working in your PC as well as your published remote the dashboard, the server or local the web server. So, but you can see here the key thing is the core meta model and the supporting meta model. This is from the essentials perspective. You can also see business application information for the TOGAF and the ArchiMate information is still embedded inside the application because the in TOGAF is still called that information system that including application and data. So these two are similar is within the one layer in the light blue layer and the technology here. And in the supporting part is you can see we have the strategy that can match into here. We have the change that we can map into the phase H. We also have regulation can come to this phase G, but essential has more. So in TOGA phase, you may not have direct the chapter or phases to talk about the financial management or the life cycle management or security management. But in essential, you can imagine this if you want to model the of your enterprise, you can easily find certain supporting meta model areas that can help you to do those this kind of the modeling. So that is the a little the difference about this one. So then according for your on-hand tool, so I putting this left and right as the comparison. So if you come to the open group, actually I use the bottom one for years. That is Archi is the open source ArchiMate modeling tool. And this is not commercial tool, and all the above one are certified tool that you can find from the ArchiMate 3 certified tool register list. So they are the commercial tool that if your company or yourself is buys or have chance to use any of those, you can find at least our ArchiMate module or ArchiMate features, functions within those tools. Then you can use that to model ArchiSurance without any problem, I believe. Just a different flavor. But if you watch my another video, is we can use Archi tool to make this ArchiSurance model 100% compatible. In the right is the different the philosophies from the essential. So I have mentioned that in some of my essential videos, you can come to my channel is to learn that is no matter which left tool, either commercial or Archi is the approach you do this enterprise architecture modeling is you do the diagramming, and then this you adding the relation. And those is the relation is drag and dropped in your diagram. So that means is you draw something, then is you define something. The essential is different. Essential is not need you to make a diagram. For sure is for some static architecture, you can drag and drop some of those integrations, relations. Similarly, like is you put two box and link that. But primarily is working in essential, you may feel totally different or the opposite way. So you define the class and related instance. Those instances under this essentials meta model, like is if you have an application and you want to link to the business capability, you just define these two elements in the meta model, this modeling tool, not a diagramming. And then this you define the relation, and through that is you are still working on this modeling part, no matter it's open source or the commercial. And after you made these all the relations and element work, this model finished, we publish that to the essential waiver. So that is the two layers structure. So you focus on your modeling. And as an architect is sometimes is in our mind is we are the logical brain, so we know the source, we know the destination, and we want to model that. And after that is we leave that publish, and if we accept those built-in the views from the essential, they keep publish new views. It's already 150, 160, so you can just get that out of the box. So if any views can serve your purpose, you don't need to worry about how to visualize that. But in the left ArchiMate modeling tool, normally is you need to drag and drop and make the visualize positioning of the element and arrange those links, make that not overlapping each other. So diagram by diagram, you need to handle those manually. Some tools may help you to generate some views, but they still based on this. You need to drag this relation on certain canvas first. So that is the ArchiMate modeling tool. To me, is the majority way is the diagramming first, the relationship, all these visualizations, uh, uh, at the same time. But the essential is you modeling first, the visualization second. So, but it's also completely is a freedom for you using this open source part. Even this cloud or the commercial parts is, if you don't satisfy all those out of box views, you can develop your own view. Based on their syntax and also the grammars, I will also maybe through certain artifacts, I can demo to you how to coding certain additional views for our different purpose. And Essential can also serve you is to import bulk data but I will not use that since that will take care the separate repository and making those the Launchpad material prepare. So for this ArchiSurance, I think the scale is totally fine. We can manually input anything. So it's like this way, manual capture. So by architect or these analysts. So and you can publish to the CXO and the business user. So that is the way is Essential is a nice tool that is developed by architect, used by architect, and serve architect and also serve your stakeholder. So that is the way is I'm interested to see is how Essential can represent our ArchiSurance, because ArchiSurance talking are the virtual insurance company. So if we treat that all those diagrams form our enterprise architecture landscape, that should be able to use Essential to make certain presentation. Then I move to the last page is our course structure. So I will base on the ArchiSurance and possible after this one is I will move to ArchiMate, also make the contents modeling into the Essential. And when we come to the reference models or the diagram is I will use my earlier ArchiSurance model, which also published in the GitHub. And then this I will demo to you diagram per diagram in ArchiSurance and show you how you can analyze the proper meta-model relations that can be modeled in Essential. It's not the apple to apple, I believe, is because if we see, for example, in ArchiSurance, we have our business capability. It can realize a certain business target or drivers or goals. In Essential, we need to pick up a certain way that through analyze the essential meta model is in the business layer. What's the relations between the business capability with a certain these requirements related class? Then we can try to put is a certain linkage. Then I try to use those default slots and default relations already in the Essential Vanilla. But if really needed is we can also create our new relations. But that is, I hope, not too much tailored. And then this, like this ArchiSurance, the practice by Archi is after every video demo is I will save our essential model project file or is a project file sets into the GitHub. So gradually is, we will have the accumulated essential project, but you can easily back to any step to starting from that step and moving on to working on the later the model. So that will be our accumulated model gradually is increased, but Essential is like the Archi is through the modeling is we are adding the more and more contents as the repository, the thinking. So that is those one, and I will also demo to you is not only the model but also how to populate that into the front end views. If this view is not enough, then we see is whether we can add in some additional coding is to customize a certain view. I will use the free plan as my favorite tool to track these detail points in our mind map structure so that you can trace back on this modeling step. So after always learn by practicing is my philosophy and my recommendation, and I hope is you can keep fun for that. And before moving to the next video is here is this ArchiSurance case study. I will use this 3.2 version. I have created this repository already in my GitHub. Code is ArchiSurance underscore EAS. So within that is if you refresh that, you will have already some folders. So reference folder have this 3.2, which was published April 2023. That I will use that as the base. And also, if I come back to here, is we also have those the ArchiSurance online model that you can use as your reference, but this one is not complete. So I have is ArchiSurance practice repository. So in my another project within the GitHub. So these are the step-by-step the modeling practice use Archi tool, and you can find this also the different series of video and course about that. And from here is I use the left part the Archi tool to open this, and we will use the different phase like is the strategy view long term. So when we come to this ArchiSurance case study, so when we come to that page is we may learn is from this view. Then this wheel is already modeled as the 07, matching to this figure number is in the Archi tool, so we can use this analysis. What are the relations? What are the type of the element and relation like this one is the influence relation. So through that is we do this analyze, and then this I will use this prodigy to show you how to model in the essential. So that is the way is I hope is you get some base background for this one, and you can come to my uh, the uh, the Git this YouTube channel. So from that is you can get some videos is on demo how to install and configure essential tool working on your PC. So that is the way is we should have a certain preparation, but I will not repeat those how to install that. I will suppose assume you before you watch my second video is you already have your essentials system is up and running on your PC, including the local Prodigy 3.5, and you have configured the Tomcat working, and you can already practice load this baseline meta model, know how to create a project, and then this publish your the local project to Weaver through this the Weaver's VAS and by the essential publish the this plugin. So all of those are some prerequisite. So before next video is try make this essential tool working on your PC first. So then this we finish this opening and introduction. I hope is you will enjoy the new way of modeling the ArchiSurance case study, and let's make our exciting journey together to have this essential the practice altogether. So bye for now. See you in the next video.